Okay, so as usual, always starting with a eye base or a primer. This is Soft Ochre by MAC. And my eyes are a little watery today for whatever reason. So when I was doing the other eye, I really was struggling. Good morning, Jess Woods. All right. Okay, so after that is all spread, actually I'm missing some in this area here. So as I told you guys before with ColourPop, the consistency of ColourPop, good morning, the consistency of ColourPop is almost like creamy gel base consistency. So when you're using it, you know, sometimes I've noticed it takes me a little bit longer to get, especially with the browns, to get the vibrancy that I want. And this brush is the Morphe M335 brush, and they call it a buffering brush. And I'm using Bandit for my transition color, so this is Bandit. And because this brush is so large, I'm really not being careful where I'm putting the transition color. I'm just making sure that it's blending out and that you can see it and that it's nice. Not really too worried about, you know, where it's landing, as long as it's not all the way up to the brow bone. The next color is Central Perk, which has been my favorite. This is more of a brown hue. If you guys see the purple that's in there, that's called not cleaning your brushes, cross-contamination. So that's from a previous ColourPop color. So there's no purple hues in there. It's really just a burgundy-ish brown tone. And I'm using a smaller blending brush. And I'm going up to the crease and I'm going to blend into the crease. Yes, this is creamy. This is creamy eyeshadow. It's creamy like, I can't even explain the consistency of ColourPop's eyeshadows. It's different. It's definitely different. Yeah, I had to give that disclaimer so you guys didn't think it was plum or purple or any of that. It is cross-contamination from the color Dare. Yay! So Central Perk is not part of the last call. So some of the items that I'm using as part of their, you know, discontinued. I don't know why they're I don't know why companies discontinue things. But the next color that I'm going to use is called Straight Trippin', and it is. Oh, did you take a pictures? Did you take any pictures, Chloe? Not quite yet. The best brushes to use are from, if you're just starting out, is Coastal Scents. I'm starting to like some of Morphe's brushes. Who else brushes do I use? I use a little bit of MAC's brushes, but not a lot. I think I only have one MAC brush, which is my favorite, the 224. And now I'm in my crease, but I didn't add any more product. I'm blending out into my crease. Because I want this look to be really, really blended, really, really pretty. I don't want any lines. So as I'm blending, number one, I have a light touch to it, meaning I'm not pressing very hard into my eyelid. I'm just lightly sweeping around, doing circular motions to blend. If you tend to have a heavier hand, you do want to hold your brush a little bit further out, so that forces you to have a softer hand. But if not, then just kind of control. If you're aware of if you're heavy-handed or not, just kind of control it and blend out. And I did do that on my entire lid. I used Central Perk on my entire lid. All right, so after that is all nice and blended, the next step is I want to define my crease and darken up this area in here a little bit more. So this color is called Straight Trippin', and it looks black when I show it to you guys, but it's not really. It's like a I don't know, like it almost has a grayish tone to it. And the reason why I'm doing this for the brown smoky eye is because sometimes browns don't show up as nicely as they want to on brown skin tones. So I'm just creating a little bit more depth, and I am going to start, and I'm using the same brush, which is a medium blending brush, and I'm going to start in the crease, and I'm going to stop halfway right here. It's as far as I'm going. And I'm going to take it down to the bottom, stop halfway. And the reason why I'm stopping is I don't want this color to consume the entire lid. I just want to create a little bit more depth in the look. I would say yes, C shape. C shape, not V shape. Let me tell you the difference between a C shape and V shape if you guys don't know, or if you guys haven't really watched this show. A C shape is going to create more of a rounded look in this area. If you do a V shape, that creates more of a smoky cat eye look, and it's for if you have a smaller eye space, or if you have a hooded eye, or just a small eye in general. A V shape is going to close your eyes more, where a C shape is going to open it up a little bit more. And I am bringing it and blending it into the center, halfway to the center. And once I get to the crease, I'm just bringing it over a little bit. Team Small Eyes is Team C. Something like that, yes. Okay, so after that is done, all right, so after that is done, it is time to add the copper in the corner. Thanks, honey. Okay. So that just creates a little more depth in the look. Now for the inner corner, and Straight Trippin' is one of the colors that is in the last call of ColourPop. So now this is Game Face. It is a copper tone, and I'm looking for my brush right now. I'm going to use a stiff flat brush for this, and I'm going to find it. And the reason why you want to use like the stiff, I'll just use a new one. The reason why you want to use a stiff flat brush is because these are hard. Like when you use your fluffy ones besides the blending ones, it's just really hard to get out of the container. So I'm going to start in the inner corner. And blend it on out. Started on the inner corner, and without adding any more product, I'm blending it into the middle color, which was Central Perk. And I really just want a hint of the copper. I don't want since it's a shimmer or a metallic color, I don't want it to consume the Smokey Eye. Coppering by MAC. So it could be a dupe. A good duplicate. All right. All right, and just to make sure that everything is nice and blended, I'm going to take this blending brush again without any product on it. Look at that. Look at God. And just to make sure it blends nicely. Right where the two meets, there's no product on this brush. Just doing small circular motions to make sure that it's blended. All right, and then once that is done, I'm going to do underneath the eye. So for underneath the eye, I am starting with Bandit first. So that's my lightest shade of brown, the lightest shade. And I'm going to clean off my small blending brush, and I'm going to go underneath the eye. Actually, no, first I'm going to go in my waterline. In my waterline, I'm just using a black eyeliner. This one's not from ColourPop. It is from LA Girl. Are you gonna film it, Chloe? Or are you just gonna, are you just, are you gonna show us? All right, so using Bandit, I'm just gonna go underneath the eye. Oh, Chloe, okay. All right. So that's Bandit, and as you can see, you barely can see it. Barely, barely, barely. Action. Good morning, Valerie. What's up, sis? Okay, so after Bandit, what color did I use? Oh, after Bandit, it is time for Straight Trippin'. You're visiting California next month? Oh, all right. Putting the color on the bottom can close the eye if you go too far down. Meaning if this underneath is too thick, another way to open up the eye is to only do it halfway. So stop right here and then just keep it in the water line. So you have several ways to get around that. Now you know you ain't supposed to be sneaking on your phone, Valerie. Risking it all for makeup. All right. So that is it. I'm just checking the balance. Making sure everything is blended. Okay, so I feel like I want a little bit more in there. Yeah. there's quite a few of these beauties that are at work right now. Okay, so for the liner, Jennifer's over here watching every day at work. That is comedy. So for the eyeliner, I'm actually going to do, I'm not going to do a wing liner, but if you guys wanted to do a wing liner, you can. I want to keep this look a little softer today. I love it. And I'm just going to use my gel liner from Bobbi Brown. No, you won't. I promise. You guys are scandalous. Y'all over here supposed to be working. But even though I'm not doing a wing liner, I am going to make sure that I still keep it small to thick. That's a good one. If you don't have all these colors, but you have the Coastal Scents 252 palette, guarantee you guys these colors are in there. Guarantee you. All right, and the other side. It's so funny. So I have been trying to figure out how to do a brown smoky eye for a long time because I seen it on some magazine on someone with a lighter skin tone, but I thought it was so pretty. And all the browns that I tried to use, because I've been practicing a similar look, and I'm still practicing other looks, all the browns I try to use, like my skin would just swallow up the browns. But with ColourPop, for whatever reason, it just worked out better, even though some of the hues are the same that I've tried previously. But I think they had a little bit more variations of browns. No, I haven't. You know, to be honest, when it comes to MAC, I had stopped buying a lot of their eyeshadows because, number one, they were expensive, and two, I had found Coastal Scents. So I was just kind of like, I'm not buying MAC anymore. All right, so for the blush, I'm using New Lows, which was on the last call, and Chloe just let us know that last call ends on 3/13, so you guys have time to order still the products that I'm using. I don't know if they're ever bringing these things back, but New Lows, I mean, if you're gonna give me MAC goodies, I will take them, yes, but I'm just not purchasing them that much anymore, just because there's so many other companies that are a little less expensive, and because I have a large makeup kit, you know, I was just like, I can't be doing this MAC thing. Okay, so New Lows is a good dupe for Max Fever. And I am just going to oh, and I got some of their Ultra Satin lips. So I'm going to try that out for you guys. Oh, I think I got Frick and Frack, and I forgot the other color that I got. Is it perfect? You can see everything. I want a ring mirror. Wait. Whose birthday? Oh, Henny Honey, happy birthday. Is the turn up about to be real this weekend? Oh, it's tomorrow. Yes, this flat brush works awesome with the ColourPop. I've always used this flat brush before I had ColourPop. I know, but we won't see you tomorrow, or I won't see you, or not see you, but talk to you tomorrow. Are you turning up this weekend? Oh, this is Most Necessary. This is not part of the last call, but this is called Most Necessary. It's a highlighter. I bet it is. And with their highlighters, I do prefer to just use my finger. Alright, so after this, the brush that I use for my foundation is the Oh Wow brush. Is this one right here. That is my favorite brush. Alright, and I'm just applying my highlighter to my forehead, bridge of my nose, high point of my brow, and I'm going to put a little bit in the corner of my eye just to make my color pop even more. Oh, you should. That would be awesome. I can, if you guys, that's another thing. Oh no, where's my lid? I'll find it when I stand up. That's another thing. If there's any looks, so I haven't been posting all the looks that I do on YouTube just because they're really long videos, and when I was watching them, sometimes it seems a little weird that I'm talking to you guys, but it doesn't record your comments back to me. So for someone who's watching, it can be weird. But if there is any looks that you guys see and like and want to refer back to, and you want me to post it on YouTube, just let me know. For the lips, with my lips, I think I'm going to try one of my new satin lip colors from ColourPop as well, and I will show you guys. If I don't like how it looks, if it's too dark, then I'll switch to an ultra matte. Ooh, the purple Smokey Eye. If I didn't already delete it off my phone, because these take so much space on your phone, so I will post that one too. Lion King. So I was gonna buy Lion King, but I already had something similar to it from another. I think it's similar. If it's the color that I'm thinking about, I think it's similar to MAC's Girl About Town. So, and I have that one already. So anyways, guys, this is the look for today. Check out the final look on Instagram and on Facebook.